happy Monday and welcome back to another video. It is half term and I've already had a pretty busy day. Welcome if you are new around here, welcome back if you are a regular viewer. If you are a regular viewer, you will know I've been doing a lot of knitting related content recently. I've really been in the flow with my knitting and sharing and loving it, but this week's going to be a little different, mainly because it's half term, so I've got to look after my own children. Well, one of them is at gymnastics camp. She's there for 3 days, like just in the day. You have to go and pick her up, but it's about half an hour away. So I'm doing a lot of driving this week, but P is at gym at the moment. So I've mainly got time with my son this week, which is going to be really nice because we don't often get that. We did the food shop this morning, which was actually really fun. Like, he enjoyed it too. When it's just him and me, it was actually a really enjoyable experience. It's difficult when I've got both of them, but that was our little thing this morning. He liked being able to choose his own like snacks and stuff, and now we're just chilling out. It's Monday, so this is normally like a life admin day for me anyway. I've got so much washing to do. It feels like the house is such a mess. I was not able to do any of the things I would normally do at the weekend, and that's because I had a bit of an eventful weekend. And I'm going to just give you the summary because you don't need to know all the details, but to cut a long story short, on Friday morning I woke up, sat up in bed, felt absolutely fine, and then out of nowhere suddenly felt quite ill. So I went to the bathroom and passed out. I passed out multiple times. I went to let Mr. Penrose into the bathroom because I thought I was going to be poorly, so I wanted a bowl, and I let him in, went up to reach the bowl, and that's when I passed out. I hit my head. I was then in and out of consciousness for a few minutes, apparently. I don't remember any of this. I remember being in the bathroom. I remember him saying, "Can you let me in?" And that's about it. That wasn't great. It was quite scary. I had a bit of a panic attack afterwards, as you'd expect, but it wasn't actually that bad. I managed to breathe my way through it. Mr. Penrose put on Friends for me to get distracted because I'd calm down and then I'd think about it again and then I'd start to panic again. So put something on to keep me distracted and I calmed down. We were on and off the phone with paramedics, 111, nurses, and eventually we just went to A&E ourselves, and I was treated so unbelievably wonderfully in the hospital. I hate going to the hospital. No one wants to. No one enjoys it, especially at the moment. There were signs everywhere saying understaffed, overcapacity, like expect to be waiting a long time. And I think the longest time I had to wait for anything was 20 minutes for my blood test results. I was so wonderfully looked after. My doctor was lovely. She was so nice. She made me feel really calm. I'm not good in medical situations, but I really felt like I was in safe hands and that she was taking her time with me, and it was just fantastic. All my tests came back absolutely fine. I had extensive blood tests. I had an ECG. They nearly sent me for a CT scan, but decided not to in the end because all my they did loads of reaction tests on me and nerves and all this kind of stuff. So the only thing that came back was that I had low blood pressure. So that's what they think caused it, a sudden drop in blood pressure. And obviously I don't know why that happened. I also don't know what my normal blood pressure is like. I do sometimes get a bit wobbly if I stand up too quick, but everyone has that, right? I don't know. But I now have a blood pressure monitor so that I can get to know what is normal for me. So I can see if it's going down, so I can be careful or whatever. But yeah, it was just a dramatic day. Need to have a sip of coffee. So I spent all of Saturday right here where I am right now, in this room, on my butt, in bed, chilling. I did so much knitting and I've got so much to show you. It's so exciting. Yay. And pretty much the same yesterday as well. I was feeling much better on Sunday and we actually went out for Sunday lunch, which isn't something we normally do that often because the kids aren't that into it. They're not the kind of kids that get really excited about food, going out for food. They're not that bothered. But we had a really nice time. They behaved really nicely. The food was all right, but I was just glad that I wasn't cooking. And then I spent yesterday afternoon on the sofa watching Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, watching the Mexico City Grand Prix, which was a good one. OMG. It was such a good race, like constant action. Brilliant. And we have a new championship leader. Anyway, we're not going to get into the F1 chat. But this week, I am going to be taking you along with me today and tomorrow. And that's it, because I want to spend my half term with my kiddies, with my children. And I'm going to be keeping things pretty chill this week because I'm still a little anxious that out of nowhere I'm going to pass out again. Both children know how to call 999 or Ben from my phone. So we should be okay. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of Vlogmases recently and I'm just in the mood to do like an in-depth day in the life. So that's what I'm going to do today. But also tomorrow, Mr. Jimmy Boy and I are going on a little road trip together. A little yarny road trip. We are going to drive all the way to Broadway, which is a town in the Cotswolds. Village town is a beautiful, gorgeous place. It's so lovely there. And it's also in the game Forza Horizon 4, which is one of the games Mr. Penrose made. And it's one of the games Jeff plays all the time. He loves it. And Broadway is in it, and he's often driving through this little town. And so I'm going to take him there to actually see it in real life to see if he recognises it. But also in Broadway is a gorgeous little yarn shop. It's tiny, but it is literally floor to ceiling yarn. They've got so many different types, so many different brands. It's all the kind of normal stuff. I think they have a lot of like West Yorkshire Spinners, Sirdar, Katia, that kind of thing, all the commercial ones. But I want Jeff to choose the yarn for his teacher's presents this year. I'm making gloves. I have already made one pair of pink gloves meant to be for a teacher, but I've changed my mind on those. I don't like the colour. I've been making note of the kind of things she wears, and she wears a lot of dark colours, and I just think baby pink, it doesn't feel right. So I'm going to keep hold of those, and I'm going to do Vienna mittens because I've decided, even though the pattern I used before, the Nora mitts, I think that was in a couple of vlogs ago, I shared those. Even though objectively nothing wrong with them, I don't know, they just weren't hitting for me. So I want to make Vienna mittens because it's my favourite mitten pattern. So simple, so quick. I can knit them so quickly because they're on small circulars. And I'm going to get Jeff to choose the yarn for each teacher. We've got 3 teachers to knit for this year. And I just thought it would be much more personal if he chose the colours himself. He finds out what their favourite colours are and then we make the mittens. So we've got pink, yellow and turquoise, and I don't have any yellow or turquoise yarn that I could use for this project, so we're going to go and do that tomorrow. So you can expect a vlog of chilled out, homely, knitting, family and a little road trip. Why not? Cozy on down. It's time to get proper cozy, am I right? The clocks went back this weekend and I didn't even realise. Right, before I lose my voice, I'm going to quickly show you the 2 things I mainly worked on this weekend. We have a finished object and we have a whip that I have recently repicked up. But first of all, I need to show you this bad boy. I'm coming closer, don't worry. Hello. So, here she is. Isn't she so gorgeous? Honestly, it turned out exactly how I imagined. I was so nervous about this one because I'd never graded anything for fingering weight yarn before. And I know it's only hot water bottle cover, but this shaping here and shaping here, it's really important. And I'm so pleased. I can't believe how perfect it looks. The stitches are so neat and it's just exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to be traditional, Scandi, but a bit modern, and I'm just obsessed with the colourway. This yarn was dyed especially for this design by the lovely Lay Family Yarns, and you'll be able to get it in a kit is the plan. I'm already having people asking me about this pattern, and my plan is to hopefully have it ready by December. I just need to knit up the mini sample, get the pattern edited, tested, and then yeah, as soon as I physically can, I promise. But I'm really, really pleased with this. I've been using this all weekend. It's been keeping me cozy. Oh, just love it. And it feels really nice to have a fingering weight hot water bottle cover. It's quite different to what all my other all my other, I've done 2 other, and they're both DK weight colour work. So I'd say this is probably like the slightly more advanced sister to the Maxine hot water bottle cover, which is one of my most popular patterns, and kind of has a similar vibe to this, but it's a lot more colourful. It's got different types of colour work through it. It's very scrappy. This is, I think, is a little more grown up, a little more refined, and if you've been wanting to try out like a smaller gauge colour work, then this is perfect, 'cause it's very simple, very easy, no long floats, just wonderful. So I need to get the mini started. That's going to be red and white, yay. And then my other project that I've been working on this weekend is my IVT, heavily modified IVT. The lighting, it is like the low winter sun, my goodness, but I've made quite a lot of progress on this since I last showed you it. I have finished the body, as you can see. I've gone quite cropped because it is a tighter fit on me. There's not much ease, so it'll probably be tucked into high-waisted jeans. I just did the rib in the bottom stripe here. Now when I knit it, this stripe looked a lot more even compared to these stripes. So God, it's going to be so hard to show you. These stripes are, so the brown, red, brown is 4, 2, 4 rows. And in the ribbing, it's 6, 3, 6, but it still looks too small. It looks smaller than this. And that's because when you stretch something out, you lose depth, and I just didn't allow for that enough. So I think the end looks a little odd. However, I'm not going back and changing it because it's fine. It's probably going to be tucked in, but I'm going to keep that in mind for the sleeves. I have already started a sleeve. Here we are. La, la, la. It's knitting up so quickly, even though it's fingering weight gauge. I've been doing colour work and a whole sweater of rib, so this just feels like it is flying off the needles. You all right, dude? You know how to get yourself a glass of water, mate. You had enough? That's okay. You know you can stop eating when you're full. Love you. That boy is such a kid. He's like a kid, like a full kid. He's not like a little one anymore. Anyway, yes, my sleeve. So this sleeve is basically the Mexico Grand Prix and an episode of maths. So I know it doesn't look like much, but it was quite a lot of hours of knitting. I've been so good. I've weaved in all my ends as I've gone. I've been carrying the black and the brown throughout, but I've been breaking the red every time because, yes. Yeah, I've been breaking the red because I decided the faff of the yarn management would take longer than just weaving in the ends. And I've been so good. As soon as I cast off the body, I went and wove in all of these ends here. And each time I complete a red stripe, I'll go back and weave in the end of the one before. So, but I am doing some decreases. I'm basically decreasing every black stripe. I'm totally winging it, just making it up as I go along, and I'm just going to try it on and see how we get along. But there was a little bit of positive ease there, like not a huge amount. It's kind of like the fit of the rest of the body really, but I don't want to have any kind of much extra fabric. I kind of want, basically the fit of this is the same as this commercial cardigan that I'm wearing right now. So that's kind of what we're going to go for. I want a nice long sleeve, and when I do the ribbed cuff, I'm going to do more rows than I did for here because it's going to be a lot more obvious, a lot more visible. I am tempted as well to perhaps even start the rib in a black stripe and finish it here because I do like a slightly deeper rib on a cuff. I don't know, we'll decide when we get there. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. The other thing that I've done is I have picked my neckband. This was originally knit down whilst I bound off, so I connected the bind off edge to the pickup edge, but it was tight. I could get it on and off fine, and it kind of sat okay on the neck, but it was making all the fabric around here bunch up because it was pulling it all in. So I just undid that bind off and then just bound off normally and loosely. I haven't tacked it down yet because I'm not sure I need to. And if I do, I think I'm just going to do like a little stitch here, here, here and here. Just hold it in place, because by not fully attaching it all the way around, it just leaves this part nice and free. This bit, for this construction, I can see why it's a rolled hem, because this does come up quite high up the neck, but I like that for this amount of ease. If I was going for more positive ease, I'd want a larger neck hole, but just, you know, lessons learned along the way. But I'm really happy with this. I feel like I can really power through, and I'm really hoping to have a sleeve done by the end of this week. Probably won't get it done by the end of this video because, you know, life and busy, but that's basically what I've been working on this weekend. I also, last week after I finished filming, put some more into my Juno sweater by the Knit Pearl Girl. I need to wind up some yarn for that, so that's why I kind of stopped on that for a little while. But I'm just knitting on what brings me joy at the moment, and I'm getting so much joy. I feel like I've got a really nice balance of work knits at the moment and non-work projects, and I'm just enjoying that. But gift knitting season will be upon us soon, and I am going to attempt to do a sweater for Mr. Penrose for Christmas this year. Wish me luck. But I'll be casting it on in November, not on the 3rd of December like last time I attempted and failed. But the sun is coming in again. Let's crack on with the day, shall we? Because I've got washing to fold, a house to clean, and all I want to do is sit and knit. Is that a text message? I'll make sure it's not Penny's gym. He's Mr. Penrose checking in on me. Okay, so yeah, I'm very much procrastinating the jobs I do not want to do, but I know I will feel better once they are done. I really want to put Christmas music on. Is that weird? Maybe I'll watch a Vlogmas. Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll fold the washing whilst watching some Zoella Vlogmas. Perfect.
Oh, bring me back to that day. I had all of this waiting ahead. It kills to be halfway alive since I had you, and one till I see you again. I don't mind spending a little time away, but want your hands and our pixels on our way.
I've just come to tidy Penny's room, and she's done the cutest thing. She's made a little restaurant with menus, drink list, and look, coffee, a latte, soda, Sprite. Obviously, whenever like I get a drink, I'm always like, I'll have a latte, please, like a latte. But she's heard that as a latte.
The quiet has a way with words. I think
Does anybody else's kids just like to make little beds for their toys? She normally uses my swatches for blankets. So cute.
driving me crazy. I'm picturing you till it hurts, and I don't mind spending a little time away, but want your hands and our pixels on our will. Enough of this internet. Running around,
Not too fast. Calm. Steady. Steady and consistent. Sit. Why didn't I say yes to the electric ball winder advert, Jeff? Should have said yes, shouldn't I? Someone wanted to give me an electric ball winder if I made an advert about it, and I said no. Should have said yes. It just did not look legit. Hey! Let me look at your handiwork. Not bad. Do you want to see the satisfying bit? Cake. I'll do the other one. kids?
Yeah.
What did Mummy forget?
Keys.
Keys. So where did we have to go?
Daddy's work, no work.
Daddy's work to get the key. And then where did we go? Yes, little half-term treat.
Now Daddy's going to be locked out.
No, he's not. We'll get home before him. He probably won't be back till like 7. But even more driving added on to my day than I wanted, but never mind. And now we're driving in dark because the clocks went back. Crazy. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to talk last night. My plan was to do an evening segment, but we will do that tonight to finish the vlog off, true Vlogmas style. Basically, my day just ran away with me yesterday after having to go and get the key from Mr. Penrose. Like, my whole evening routine was like set back an hour, and obviously I didn't have to make the kids tea, which was helpful, but yeah, everything just had a bit of a knock-on effect. And Mr. Penrose got home and he'd had a tough day, and I just wanted to like chill out and spend the evening with him. So we just chilled out on the sofa, watched maths. Oh, my bump is looking yellow today. Can you see it? Probably doesn't show on camera. I'll put a bit of colour corrector on there. Yeah, we just had a quiet evening, and I did a fair amount of knitting. Which I will show you in a minute, but I'm running a little bit behind. How long have we got? Yeah, we've got to leave in about 10 minutes. That's a lie. We've got to brush our teeth in about 10 minutes and then get going. The kids are dressed, lunch is made, and we are off to Broadway. I'm so excited. I'm really, really looking forward to this. It is another absolutely stunning autumn day. It's like so bright and sunny. I need to find my sunglasses because I struggle with the brightness because of the whole sensory situation. Why is the front of my why have I got a red patch like right here? My skin is so weird. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just chucking a little bit of makeup on. I really don't do much makeup, mainly because I can't be bothered. And then when I'm like out, I'm basically just like the same makeup, but just a little more intense. Maybe a bit of eyeliner. But yeah, I was talking to Jeff yesterday and I was like, excited for our road trip, mate? And he was like, yeah, how long are we going to be in the car? I was like, oh, only about half an hour from when we drop Penny off. And he was like, oh, I thought it would be a long one, like when we used to go to Devon. So cute. He really does enjoy being in the car and always has done, even before he was born. I would get in the car, and as soon as we got moving, he would be kicking away like crazy. And yeah, he'd always be so chill in the car as a baby, and he'd like fall asleep and all this kind of stuff. And his first word was car, so the boy's car obsessed. Not so much anymore. He's getting more and more into the F1. I think he finds watching it a little boring, but he likes to watch the beginning and the end and the podium, and he is a Charles Leclerc fan. He's a Ferrari boy. So yeah, we're going on a road trip, and I'm excited for it. Hoping to get some lovely scenes. There's also a road on the way to gymnastics that is like the most beautiful autumnal road of my life, and I'm gonna film it today because I keep forgetting to set my camera up before I leave, like in the car, and there's no opportunity for me to do that on the way. It's literally like It looks like Middle Earth. It's like this big, really long stretch of like tree tunnel, and it's gorge. So last night I cast on and got going on the mini version of my hot water bottle cover pattern, which I think I'm set on the winter warmer now. At least that's what I've put in the document, in the pattern itself, and I'm just going to like leave that there for a little while, see how I feel about it. But winter warmer just feels right. And honestly, I power through the colour work. Obviously it's much smaller, so I feel like I've gotten through it really, really fast, and I reckon I could potentially get it finished tonight. Like, I think it only needs a few more hours on it. Obviously today we've got quite a busy day, hopefully some knitting time in the afternoon, but we've also got swimming tonight. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be doing a lot of driving today. What have I got myself in for? We've got swimming tonight, and it's not a swimming friendly project. I normally just take a sock, and I'm still kind of plugging away on Mr. Penrose's McLaren sock. That's what I tend to take to swimming, and I can get a couple of rows on that, so not fun, but it would be nice to have it done by his birthday. I can't talk and do my eyebrows at the same time. So yeah, we're going to drop Penny off and then go straight over to Broadway and go straight to the yarn shop, have a little walk up through the centre of the village, and I'm hoping I'll be able to get Jimmy Boy to like go to the cafe, like for brunch type, lunch type thing with me, like a little mummy Sunday. I think would be really nice. Penny and I do that reasonably regularly, especially on a Sunday for fabulous. OMG. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was such a close one. That nearly went on my sweater. Oh, now I've got mascara in my hair. What do I do? What do I do about this? Oh, I'm not good in these situations. I get it off my hands first. So isolate the offended strand. Oh my goodness. Ew. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is horrific. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know. Let's brush it. Oh, now this is instantly taking me back to hair mascara days in the 90s. My goodness. Hair mascara was like such a thing. And it's like the worst idea in the world because it makes your hair like sticky and stiff. But I used to love the old hair mascara. I had a blue one. Well, okay, I think I can get away with that. Okay. Just don't tell anyone. Yeah, Penny and I go out for lunch quite often for Fabulous Girls Day on a Sunday. But I never get to do that with Jeff. So I'm looking forward to my day, basically. Okay, that will just have to do for today. I don't have time to faff about further. So, should I show you my hot water bottle cover? Ooh, here is where we are. Oh, it's so cute. Again, I had like a little panic about the sizing of it, whether I like graded it correctly, but absolutely perfect, absolutely fine. I'm so happy with it, and I love how bold it is compared to the blue one. The blue one is beautiful. I love it so much, but this is also so pretty and so festive. And yeah, knitting up so quickly, even like at a fingering weight. This was like one evening's worth of work. So I'm imagining this will be 2 evenings worth of work, like all together. So so fast, so good for Christmas gifts. And it's one of those, like, until you have a mini hot water bottle, you don't know, like, life. What am I trying to say? Like, you can't imagine life without a mini hot water bottle once you have one. I use the mini ones all the time. I use it for like pain treatment, if my back is sore, if I'm having period pains. Sometimes you want a little bit of warmth, but you don't want to get too hot. They're just fantastic. They're great for the kids as well. I take them swimming with me in the winter. So I'll like fill them up, and I'll put them inside their towels. So they warm up their towels, and then they've got something to cuddle when they come out, and they love that. They absolutely love that in winter after swimming. And I get the mini ones from No Frills Knitting. I think you can get them on Amazon. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I get mine from No Frills. They're really, like they're not overly expensive. They're the 500 milliliter bottles and they're so cute. But I haven't got my watch on. Oh yes, it's time to brush teeth and let's go on our little Cotswolds yarny road trip. I'm wearing my ribbling, by the way, with my like kind of loose tight jeans. I don't really like these jeans, I've decided. I did buy a new pair from the big shop yesterday that are the same colour, but they're like more my vibe. They're like looser, but they're too small, so I have to take them back. But yeah, I felt like these today rather than my dark. Should I wear my dark jeans? No, I'm going to stick with these. Let's stop procrastinating. But yes, ribbling sweater. Ha!
Who told you that it was too late? When was it that you started leaning that way? Four tires cut into the clay. It dries up and now there's just one road to take. It's growing up over with green. So easy to drive on, but not what it seems. The poison is spilling upstream, and it's taking out every living thing.
We have made it to Broadway, and Jeff didn't recognise it at all, did you? No. Now we are in the car park, and it's very busy. I kind of forgot it was half term, and we might not be the only people that would like to come and visit Broadway on a Tuesday morning. Baby trying to copy, I'm legit. I'm legit. Stanley! I think I'm going to get Daddy a Stanley for his birthday.
And me.
You want a Stanley? Family Stanleys?
Stanley.
Everybody gets a Stanley. You get a Stanley. You get a Stanley.
Somebody else. Will you only drink from the thoughts of yourself? Are you under the canopy spell? You dig in your heels and spread the disease. You're spreading the disease. Back up the drive a bit. Could you see what this is? This is a part of it all. Over and over, injustice to injury. This is a part of it all. Could you hike back to it, fight with it, sit with it? This is a part of it all. Ask around, be aware, make peace with what is there.
How's your hot chocolate, Jeff? Good. My coffee is very good. I needed that. We're in, what's it called? It's called Leaf and Bean. It's very nice. Very cosy. You happy?
Who told you that it was too late?
Well, I have to say, that was a truly wholesome morning with my boy. I don't think I've ever done anything like that with Jeff, just him and me. It was lovely. I had so much fun. It was just nice to just be together, and he's growing up into such a lovely young boy, and he's just a pleasure to be around. He's funny and silly and just unapologetically himself, which is always so lovely to be around. It's the same with P, just 100% herself, and it's hard not to be like that when you're around that. So yeah, just one-on-one time with the kids is so precious. I enjoyed it so much. And we did do a little shopping. Oh, first of all, we took Jeff to Ye Olde Sweet Shop, and we had to get some yellow bellies. Jeff's already had his, one for me, one for P. We also, on the way out, this is so random, I don't know why I'm showing you this. but there was like a dog shop, like a dog supply shop. And we saw these little Christmas puddings, and they just happened to have the name of my brother-in-law's dogs. We saw Dexter first. We thought, oh, I wonder if they'll have a Nala. Like, Nala's quite a common dog name. And I thought, no, they didn't have it. But then Jeff spotted it. So we've got these little Christmas puddings for Dexter and Nala. It's so funny and random. But we're seeing them at the... right at the beginning of December, so we'll be able to give them then. Now, the good stuff, the yarn. So we went in looking for very specific yarn, and fortunately we found some beautiful yarn in each of the colours we wanted, and all the same yarn, which I think is lovely, because obviously they'll probably like open their presents at roughly the same time, so they'll see that they've all got matching gloves. So I went with the Rowan Felted Tweed, which I have used before. It's a lovely yarn. In fact, I've made mittens with this before. It's a DK weight, but it's very light. It's woolly, but not scratchy or rough in any way. In fact, it's an merino and alpaca blend, so it's super soft. And so these are the three colours. You've got this lovely pink. It's quite purple, but I just think it's much more of a grown-up pink, and I think the tweeds just kind of tone it down a little bit. We've then got this lovely mustardy yellow and this beautiful teal, and I think these are going to make the nicest gloves. I had a little look at the yardage, and I think I figured it out to be 165 yards per pair of mittens, and this is 175, not yards, sorry, meters, 165 meters per pair of mittens. And that was for the larger size as well, to be fair. And I might make the cuff a little shorter because it is quite long. But yeah, just to be short. But I should have more than enough and no leftovers, which is fabulous. So I'm really, really excited to get these started. In fact, I might cast a pair on now to take swimming with me, because I really don't want to work on those McLaren socks. I'm really not enjoying it. And then I got a little unexpected yarny thing as well. I wasn't planning on getting anything for myself, but these are like so weeny, and I couldn't resist it. This is the oh no, yes, both 4-ply. Okay, so this is the Bar Ram U Pip 100% British wool. It's very woolly. It doesn't say what breed it is, just British wool, and it's 4-ply weight, so fingering weight. And I got it in these two lovely colours, so this baby pink and this very deep chocolatey brown. It's browner in real life. The camera isn't picking it up that well, but I thought this could be a really good option for the headband that I'm planning on casting on next. I might see if I can get some dark brown boucle for the lining, but I was thinking I'll probably do a version without a boucle lining as well, for people who don't want to buy a ball of boucle just for this. I probably wouldn't use this to do one without lining because it's very, very woolly. I'll probably find something extremely soft to do that in. Maybe even, I don't know if I've got any left over from my socks, who knows, but I will probably do like kid size, young adult, small, medium, large, something like that. So maybe I'll do a kiddie version for Penny in something soft without the boucle lining. But I just really liked this combo. I love pink and brown together. Pink isn't a colour that I like to wear. I certainly wouldn't have a whole pink jumper. It just doesn't feel like me. But a little bit of pink in accessories. And obviously I've got those baby pink mittens that I made a couple of weeks ago, which if I keep for myself, then will go very nicely with I'll probably use the dark as the main colour because it's very similar to my hair, and then the pink as the contrast colour. So lovely. So that's what we got from the Cotswolds. I love Broadway. It's so lovely. Even when it was very touristy, it's still super lovely, and yeah, just had a nice time. But we have got 3 hours until we have to pick up young Penelope, so I'm going to go and spend that time with my boy. It's so precious this time, and understandably he now just wants to chill out. He's probably going to play some video games, so I'm going to make myself a cup of tea and snuggle up with him on the sofa and do some knitting, see how much I can get done of my hot water bottle, because I'm so keen to cast on a headband because it's getting really chilly out there and I want something warm for my ears. But hopefully I can get some dark brown boucle. We'll see.
Cosy.
Go on then, give us a tour of your bedroom. Oh, is that a picture on the wall or a creeper? Nice! I'm so tired. I felt really tired yesterday as well, come the evening. I think driving really does tire me out. I finished the colour work on my little mini hot water bottle. It's so cute. Honestly, I barely had to do any work with this. The motifs just fit. When I did the mini version of the Maxine hot water bottle, I had to completely redo the motifs to make them fit and adjust them slightly. Whereas this one is just 2 repeats for the mini and 3 for the big, and it fits perfectly. So good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wind off some of my red yarn, because half the annoying thing about taking projects to swimming with me is like I don't need to take this. This is a lot of yarn here. I haven't weighed it yet, but I haven't even used 20 grams, I don't think. I'm hoping you can get this out of 2 minis. How good would that be? We'll see. It may be that you need to maybe do like a little bit of your contrast colour on the thing, or just do like a single rib rather than folding it over. Just do like one bit. But so far, so good. The contrast colour is definitely less than 20 grams, maybe even less than 10. I've not weighed my yarn yet, but I'm going to wind off a ball of my main colour and take this to swimming with me, because it will be the perfect swimming project. Because once I've done the decreases, it's just rib in the round, which I can do. I think I should be able to get this onto a small circular. How many stitches will it be? Let me think. Yeah, that's totally like the amount of stitches you'd have in some socks. So yeah, no problem. And I find knitting rib on small circulars so much quicker and easier than magic loop. I'm so tired. I really just want to sit here and continue knitting now, but we've got to leave to get Penny in about 45 minutes. Yes, you heard me, boy. Hey, Jeff.
What?
I love you. Hey Jeff, wasn't it nice when we arrived home and we parked up and we just had a little cuddle in the car?
Yeah.
It was good, wasn't it? We just kind of both instinctively reached over to each other for a cuddle. Did you enjoy your morning in Broadway, Jeff?
Yeah.
What was the best bit?
The hot chocolate.
The hot chocolate. I agree. And the yarn shop was pretty fun.
So good.
And the sweet shop was pretty fun, wasn't it? But yeah, I'm now going to do like a power hour, power 45, because we don't get back from swimming until like 6 o'clock.
Oh God.
There's not that much to do, to be fair, because we've hardly been here today. It's not like I've made lunch or anything. So I'm just going to do a little quick tidy round. We had lunch in Broadway, so I didn't have to make it here, did I? So yeah, quick tidy round. And then when we're home, I'll probably just do the kids' pasta. Maybe cheesy pasta. We've pretty much always got cheese sauce in the freezer. So yeah, cheesy pasta, quick after swimming tea. I cannot wait to sit down tonight. If I manage to finish this, which I hopefully will tonight, I might just snuggle with Mr. P and get an early night and not do too much knitting.
What?
Let's wind a little ball of yarn to take with us. I'm already procrastinating doing the tidying. We survived swimming and we are finally home. Oh my goodness, I need a cup of tea. The last thing I want to do right now is clean the kitchen and make the tea. But past Laura made a giant vat of cheese sauce, which she's frozen in portions. So all I have to do is add some pasta and some corn on the cob cook. And I'm really in the mood for spag bol. Something that confuses my American viewers very much. Spag bol is spaghetti bolognese. But I really don't want to stand and spend a long time making the sauce. So I'll have that tomorrow. So we're going to have quick chicken tea. I noticed I've already got some cooked brown rice in the fridge. excellent. So I'll have that. I might chuck some veggies in the air fryer and some veggies onto, like green veg in a pan, the veggies in the air fryer. And when I do chicken in the air fryer, I have perfected the best recipe. My goodness, it's so good every time. I just have 3 chicken breasts. I kind of wrap them in foil loosely, and on the top I paint Greek yogurt, and then salt, pepper, mixed herbs, paprika, garlic powder, and then just kind of like paint it over again with like a pastry brush. And it gives the chicken like almost like if it's got the skin on, if it's like a coating. And I swear it keeps the chicken really, really moist. I'm guessing maybe because some of the liquid in the yogurt evaporates. I don't know. But all I'll say is it's beautiful. And I cook them between 20 and 30 minutes, depending on the size of the chicken breasts. But I have a meat thermometer. Honestly, best thing ever. If you regularly cook chicken, it's just so good. I always do it to in between around 160 F, and then take it out and let it rest, and it continues to cook a little bit. And I swear the chicken is always so succulent. It's so easy to make, so quick to make, healthy, high protein, rice, veg, simple, really, really simple. And I don't even really do a sauce with it. We might have a bit of mayo. Sometimes I do like a yogurty sauce, like ranch type situation, but really, really, really simple, and I don't have to do much. So I'm going to get that going now. It's 6:10 and I'm just desperate to start my evening. Oh, but I've got so much to do. Right, I'm going to romanticize this situation, light a candle, make a cup of tea, and I should be able to check in and close this off with an evening segment pretty soon. Well, guys, I made it. I made it to 7:30. The kids are in their rooms, teeth brushed, chilling out. They've got half an hour quiet time before bed. And I've got half an hour to just decompress. I feel like I am way more tired than I should be. And that is concerning. Honestly, like my arms and legs are tired. And I mean, yeah, I've done a lot of driving today, but come on. I'm used to like going to the gym and running and stuff. Maybe I've just lost all my fitness since not running for the past couple of months. I don't know. But I powered through. I got the kitchen clean and tidy. I made the nicest tea. Oh my goodness, it was so good. It was so nice. So simple. Just chicken, rice and veg. That's it. I had a bit of mayo with it. But yeah, so simple. Really hit the spot. And I've been trying really hard recently to really make sure I am done, finished, house settled, clean, tidied. I have eaten by 7 o'clock. And sometimes it's a little later, obviously tonight because of swimming and everything. But still, like before, I like changed up my evening routine. At this point in the evening, the kitchen would still be a mess. I'd be trying to cook and put the kids to bed at the same time. I'd be stressed out. I'd be annoyed and hating it. Whereas now, just being like really, like, just honest with myself about how like rubbish the routine was and my accountability for that, because I was the one doing that. It wasn't because of anyone else. Oh, it's because Mr. Penrose doesn't get home from work till 8:30. Oh, it's because the kids go to bed late. And no, it was me. It was me and what I was doing. So now, to just be able to sit down at this time, and yeah, I've still got stuff to do. Still got to put the kids to bed. But that is also a much nicer process now. Now I know that my dinner is eaten, that the kitchen is clean. I mean, there's a few bits left over for Mr. Penrose to wash up later. But the fact that I can now go and put the kids to bed and have a nice long cuddle with them and read them a story and just enjoy that time without being like, oh my God, it's like 7:30, it's 8:30. I've still got all this to do. I've still got, and like, I actually get to sit down and enjoy my evening, which also then knocks on to me going to bed earlier, which also knocks on to me getting better night's sleep, and just everything is better. And I can't believe I was in that bad routine for so long. But I should probably wind this up. Oh, I didn't say welcome to the evening segment, and the evening segment is normally in the bedroom as well, isn't it? But this is another thing. I've got my living room to myself for the first time today, so I'm going to make the most of it. Maybe in Vlogmas this year we'll get some sofa evening segments, who knows. But had a bit of a disaster with my hot water bottle cover. I did the decreases. I accidentally did one too many decrease rounds, and also I put the wrong needle tips on my cable, so my needle is just far too big for the circumference I'm working at. And I was doing 2x2 rib, and it just looked so bad. It looked ridiculous. It was just like too stretchy. So I was like, I either need to, reduce more stitches, which isn't going to work because then the cover will be too long. So yeah, I'm going to do it in 1x1, and I think that might be a superwash merino thing, because my mini hot water bottles, the kids have both got one at the moment actually, I've done with 2x2 rib, and I make sure the patterns are the right stitch counts for 1 or 2x2 rib. And yeah, I just don't think it's going to work in this context. I'm going to do 1x1. I was hoping for it to be done by now, but never mind. I will probably finish it tonight, but if I'm quite honest with you, I'm so tired. I don't even think I want to knit right now. We've got a quieter day tomorrow. I still got to drive to and from Penny's gym twice, but Jeff is going to be doing a little bit of trampolining in the morning when we're there. So we'll go there and stay there for an hour, come home, a couple of hours at home, go back again. And I'm just going to keep it very, very chill, because Thursday and Friday are going to be busy days. We're going to the pumpkin patch on Thursday, life admin on Friday, and just, yeah, it's go, go, go until they're back to school on Monday. But it's all lovely things. It's all nice things. I just need to make sure I go to bed nice and early. Hang on a minute, Laura. Check yourself. What time did you go to sleep last night? Oh yeah, 1:45 in the morning. What time did you go to bed the night before? Oh yeah, about 12:15, because you got sucked into playing a game on your phone instead of reading your book. I'm reading The Scent of Oranges, by the way. OMG, I'm loving it. More in the next vlog on that, because I want to read more of it before I talk about it. But yeah, it's basically a retelling of Oliver Twist, which was one of my favourite stories as a kid. It was the first musical I ever encountered, and it had a big impact on me in my life, like the musical film version. But yeah, more on that next time. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this fun little couple of days in my life during half term. I know it's quite different to what we've done over the past couple of weeks, but we've got to keep mixing it up, keeping it interesting, keeping it fun. And I've really, really enjoyed just focusing in a little bit more on the lifey things. It's got me so excited for Vlogmas. I know last year I said I wasn't going to do Vlogmas this year, and I think I needed to give myself the permission to not do it. But sure enough, I'm so excited and already planning and putting things together, and I'm so excited. But we have not even yet had bonfire night, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. So thank you so much for joining me. I'd love it if you left me a comment or subscribed if you are new here. Please feel free to join me over on Patreon. You can sign up for a free trial as far as I'm aware. And you can also, I did that thing where you can purchase a post. So the video from this month on Patreon is a frog or finish video. So if you'd like to just go and see that video and not have to sign up to Patreon, you can do that now. I put it as low as Patreon would allow. I would have put it lower, but there's like a minimum price. I don't know why, but it is. So feel free to join me over there or over on Instagram if you want more regular updates. But with that, I will say good night. I hope you have a fabulous week, fabulous weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.